Hello everyone, Scott here from Pillow Partners with this week's edition of the High Net Worth Property Podcast. And this one caught my eye this week. I wanted to make it the case study just because it's a little bit more chunky and robust and exciting than just an average property investment. And this is a farm. We're in County Durham, and let's have a look at the property first. So a big exciting bit of land, this a big nice investment. I love seeing aerial shots with big massive borders. I believe this is 21 acres. So we have a holiday home here, or a potential holiday home, lots of buildings as well, but very equestrian focused, so lots of scope for this. So it got me thinking, had I to inherit this, what would I do with this? Had I to have the investment funds here for an owner, would I get them to buy this? What would we do with this? So let's have a look at the property and we will discuss that. So lovely property as we go through. Again, nice big spaces. We cover this in a lot of videos. We want big spaces to entice people in, to set the scenes, to get that table set up, get the nice strategic shots of families coming together, groups of people laughing, fun. We want to set that scene. Again, lovely big kitchen area for cooking, wines, coolers, little dining area leading out to the garden. You can see one on the other side as well. So for me, big properties that have lots of people. We don't want them cooped up in 3-bedroom cottage, fine. But a big property like this, we want doors open. We want people to come and flow. We don't want to walk round. We can walk through the garden, sun, bringing outside, inside, vice versa. So this fits that bill. Lots of windows, lots of open space. We'd probably want to do something with the decor and the design. Not that these people have done it wrong, but we would get it looking perfect for our target market here. It's a nice area there. And we've got bedrooms, and we start to bring in the equestrian side of this. So that looks like a little self-contained unit overlooking the equestrian area. We might want to do something with that, but what a massive room. Nice dressing areas, nice big bedroom, nice bedrooms, okay. Want to maximise the space. So when we look at these, that's not set up as a bedroom. We definitely would want to set that up if we were making a holiday home out of this. So again, bathrooms as you would expect. We're going to need a little bit of, we'd want to spend some money on this. A little inside sauna, nice. Again, that's got nice older features. This room here very much set up like a kind of traditional bar and snug. So a bar like that, definitely attractive to people coming together. Love this little area. This is a nice business meeting room, and then somebody will be running that current business or doing whatever they're doing there from the office. So again, a little bit of scope for the business side here, and this is quite exciting. So this is a grand big building, some industrial things. That looks like a few self-contained units here, lots of industrial space. So that's what got me thinking. Again, guys, I would love your thoughts on what you would do with this. If you are a regular watcher of the podcast, you'll know I always make suggestions. I am not a horse person. Big industrial type things like this, not necessarily my area of expertise. So that's why I would love everybody's thoughts on this. So again, a big ring here. My thoughts on all of these things is, when we take something over, we want to stick to doing what we do best, and that is managing holiday homes and driving bookings. These types of things here that may want to be subcontracted out. Again, starting to maintain machines like this. If we were holiday home operators and we bought this and we said, yeah, bring your horse, we've got kennels or stables. Dealing with this type of equipment here, we either need to shut it down or we need experts in. We don't want that there being operated by people, horses getting hurt, liability for us. So in the face of it, when we looked at this, thinking, well, anything with people can bring horses, great target market, can definitely charge a premium. You could bring your horses and take them into the stadium and do whatever you do, canter, trot, whatever you want to do with a horse, then that would be definitely a great sub niche. But then there's all this equipment and liability, and if people's horses get hurt, they will be very upset. So there's other considerations here, and that is above my remit. So any partners, somebody buying this wouldn't just buy it and say, I don't know, I'm the same as you, Scott, I don't know anything about horses. They're going to have some knowledge. So partnering with this one, if somebody had to buy it, then they would have the horse knowledge, we would rent it out. But all this space here, again, probably, these spaces are always in demand for equestrian. So nice big yard as well. Extra space to rent out. Again, lots of warehousing. So again, love the property, and I'll go back to that area there. Look at what you could do with that. Just loads and loads of scope. If we've got a big property like this, and again, it's going to be like £2.5 million. We really want to be developing that out. The foundations are done. We can just start taking the profits of this. Even if we sublet all the equestrian things and the money from the equestrian centre, however much that may be, we just start banging that into adding up additional lodges and buildings on these fields if possible. Again, this is all industrial and commercial, and taking one of these fields and starting to make eco lodges, cool things like that, shouldn't be a problem. That's a kind of working farm, so to speak. So getting other things up would not be a problem. And this is all our land. So that is beautiful, 21 acres. So let me show you where this is. The price going to be £2.5 million. Again, guide price here. So guide price isn't always the price, so we would need to look at that. 21 acres of land, 3 cottages included. So these 3 cottages could earn income to pay for the general upkeep of the land and things like that. So lots of parking, electronic gates. I love electronic gates, but let's have a look and see where this is. So you know, so not really close to anything. 20 minutes from Newcastle, and that's where we are. We're over on the east coast this time. There we go. So that's where we are. But yeah, again, if you've got horses, going to the country is not a problem. So this is quite exciting, guys. If you are an equestrian type person, I would love your thoughts on this. What would we do with this? If you inherited it, what would you do? I think this is quite an exciting investment. Why? There can always be holiday homes, and I don't know anything about horses, but what I do know is there are always holiday homes. There'll always be new holiday homes. There'll always be unique and quirky 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 bed properties. Watch the previous videos of this. You'll see I do them every week. This is a niche. This gives you an edge. This gives you something that other people cannot get. There's barriers to entry. If you wanted to custom build this and be in competition with us, you're going to need to spend a lot of money, acquire the land, get planning permission. You're years away, a big, massive investment here. So to actually get one of these and build it from scratch and be in competition is going to be very hard. So we have barriers to entry in any sub-category or sub-niche of business where there's barriers to entry is a good thing. So very, very niche. You would need to market this well, but I think it's quite exciting. Come up with a little sub-brand around all this, get into the right marketing channels, and I think this would be massively popular. But let me know your thoughts, guys.